My fellow Sierra Leoneans, my name is Pete Thomas. As promised, today I bring you an episode on retired Brigadier Julius Maada Bio, the Sierra Leone People's Party presidential candidate for the elections on March 7, 2018. But before I do that, there are two things. First, I want to respond to a feedback where people don't provide on me previous episodes they were released. The first thing is that we are released an episode on Dr. Samura Densemina APC man. We are released an episode on Dr. Kane Yumkele Densemina NGC man. Make this clear. Me dey with the Alliance Democratic Party, and I stand with Kambarimba for this election. Me no to APC, me no to SLPP, me no to NGC, me no to C4C. The reason we are to do these videos is because we are visit Sierra Leone. Every time I visit Sierra Leone, I see young man them willing smart past me. Young man they will get better potential than I. Then they languish. They don't get no employment opportunities. They don't study. They don't graduate. They don't spend the money. They don't trust money. They have nothing, no opportunity. Picking them as small as 8, 9 years and they prostitute. Woman, they don't get nothing for it. They sell a market only. They don't even get 10,000 for it. That to me is a heartbreaking thing. So now that make I do this video, who get election they come up. I do this video. I know they do this video with I know they present any of me political interest. And then advance Cameron or ADP in any way. I present this genuinely. Everything I present to you, I provide reference. If there's anything I present to you where you feel say is wrong or misleading, please inbox me. I personally will respond to you. And if you're right, I will make a video and retract my statement. Because what they do now for educate the people that would not get the opportunity for good research. The people that wouldn't just they feed on only rubbish show people in the right now Facebook. Which I tell you about the candidate is factual. I don't get no political motive for say this. And the reason why they say this now for create awareness so that we know what they vote for. That's number one thing I want clear. Let me clear that. The second thing I want make clear is that this election, consider yourself as the employer of them presidential candidates. Anybody where you choose for run salon for the next 5 years, now ain't go determine whether salon go better or you not go better for the next 5 years, and potentially for the next 10 years. Because salon president usually when in Kansai, then did it for 10 years. We've seen that with Pakaba, we've seen that with Dr. Anes Koroma. So I challenge you for forget about religion, forget about tribe, forget about personal connections, forget about heritage and all of this. Think about you picking them, your family, your friends, your community, your country for vote this election. That said, let we not waste any more time. Let we get to the records of retired Brigadier Julius Maada Bio. So there are a few things we'll go for look at. We look at the education, we background, we look at the employment background, we look at the in achievements and awards, and we look at what you don't do for salon. Those are the sequence. So the first thing we look at the education. Maada finished in high school at Bell School in 1984. From 1984, Maada then joined he enrolled in the Sierra Leone Armed Force. He enrolled in the Sierra Leone Military Academy. So at 1987, they enrolled at the age of in 1987, Maada Bio graduated at the age of 22 from the Sierra Leone Military Academy as a second lieutenant. Exactly October, they graduate. And Maada Bio also get a master's degree. He get a master's degree from the the American University in Washington, D.C., master's degree in international relations. Maada Bio also currently study in PhD at the University of Bradford, at the United Kingdom. So now currently they study. So you get high school certificate, you get master's degree, then you study in PhD, but you not get an undergraduate degree. So there's a lot of misinformation say being enrolled in FPC and being good. No, it being put your application form, but you not be ever attend FPC. So you get one high school graduate certificate, and you get a postgraduate, and is currently studying a PhD. Employment background. Maada Bio, we been graduate in 1984. He teach na high school, na Methodist high school for 1 year. In 1990, they been deploy the Sierra Leone government been deploy Maada Bio as part of the ECOMOG peacekeeping forces in Liberia for fight Charles Taylor and others. In March 1996 to 2000, Bio, the record shows say Bio been self-employed in Ghana and they do imports and exports of goods and services. In fact, the record shows say they do car dealership in Ghana at some point. So from 1996 to 2000, that Bio be engaging. Bio also be served as the president for International System Science Corporation, a counseling and investment consulting management firm we based in the United States. The time frame they not show them. From 2000 to 2017, no record no they will show whether Maada Bio been the work. So largely Maada Bio was unemployed between the year 2000 and 2007. So Maada Bio don't do 1, 2, 3, 4 jobs. We don't do. I never talk about in presidency, but that will come under which he don't do for Salone. Another thing where I want to talk about now membership. Maada Bio now become officially a member of the Sierra Leone People's Party in 2005. The same 2005, Maada Bio contest for become a flag bearer of Sierra Leone People's Party. For some of we been don't claim say KKY na Russia man. It just come from nowhere, he want take over. Let we remember say Maada Bio do the same thing. 2005, he registered for SLPP as member, and 2005 he contest the election. So Kande Yumkele not been wrong for what he been do. I was wrong about that and I take it back. The same year, then Maada Bio been do that. On July 31st, 2001, Maada Bio become the Sierra Leone People's Party flag bearer and presidential candidate. In 2012, he participated in an election head-to-head with Ernest Baikoroma, and he lost because he been get 37% of the vote. So this na Maada Bio in membership. Let we go to what Maada Bio don't do for Salone. This is the most interesting part where I want to present to you. After nearly 20 years of Sierra Leone All People's Congress Party in leadership na Salone, Momo in leadership be done the Salone be done pretty much come to his knees. Everybody knows that. Every well-minded Sierra Leonean know that. Under Momo in leadership, Salone was zero, and there was a one-party system na Salone. There was nothing like democracy. So on April 29, 1992, God bless we with the army then come and can take over. Maada Bio have been part of the group we formed the National Provisional Ruling Council with the head we now be Captain Valentine Emmanuel Esigravo Strasser. They might name it too long. It be just they add every few years. So they informed that along with Komba Kambo, Komba Monde, and so many Tom Numa and so many others, Sa Sandi and so on. So they informed that, they formed the NPRC and then take over. And let tell you what happened. We inform NPRC, Maada Bio in position. Maada Bio be stationed at the South Nabo, and then put him as the Secretary of State Nabo. But later on, then Brian Kana Freetown, where they kicked Tom Numa. They kick Saj Musa out. Saj Musa was deputy, then kick him out, then bring Maada Bio. Maada Bio replaced Saj Musa at the time. But under NPRC, these are the things they wouldn't do. The good things there and the bad things there. We'll talk about the good things first. Under NPRC, we get electricity supply in a Salone. Under NPRC, people are not in the queue for petrol and rest. The road network being good, and then we make road network, and also the place being clean. Things them people them they go work, they do their job. We don't know work, do the job, and they sack them. There was discipline in the country. Then God and they then saved Sierra Leone, basically saved Sierra Leone from ruin. Over 20 years of ruin. So they also initiate realistic peace accord with the Revolutionary United Front winner Sanko at the time. But also then kill lots of people, secretly kill a lot of people when they not elect or somebody when they oppose them. And I give you an example. Barely 7 months after we then take over, on the 29th of December 1992, if you remember, they announced say some people have been on plot for take over the power, for take over Strasser. 29 people. And on that morning day, on the 29th of December, where they announced, they said 29 people them plots against Strasser. That morning, the way they announced that, they say overnight, they don't try the people in a court, a military court, and that morning they don't execute them. Within 12 hours, they don't capture them, they don't execute them straight off. No other comments. They don't bury the people in straight off. Mass grave. And one of the most horrible things them will happen under NPRC regime, where Maada Bio have been part of. Because it be horrible because people then feel vulnerable. People then feel say, them man they can kill anybody we want to kill. With life, not secure anymore. I remember it. And the other thing will happen is that out of them 29 people in there, one of the people have been Bele woman, we then kill. Another one of the people have been palm wine tapper, we then kill. If you argue, please check the records. Anybody who knows Sierra Leone records will know that. So later on, they say when na Saj Musa, they hate them people and they decide for kill them and so on. But anyway, they were leaders. These guys were the leaders in charge. Them for don't take responsibility. So out of all them people where they don't kill, in 2004 and 2005. The Truth and Reconciliation Commission as alone been questioned Maada Bio. Maada Bio say Saj Musa he been just torture them people in a hole so much that by the time he get the people in Saj Musa be not cut their ears, so they will not be even fit for live anymore, be not almost die, so it been better more for bury them. Now that is Maada Bio say. And this not the conclusion where the Truth and Reconciliation Commission where they talk about Maada Bio. Maada Bio's account is an attempt to shift responsibility for a gross failure of leadership by their government to the shoulders of one person, which is Saj Musa. The execution of the alleged coup plotters did not advance Saj Musa's lust for power in any way, because Maada Bio say Saj Musa been too power conscious and make it kill them people in there. So then people in deny say and find out say that was not true. Maada Bio he failed to take responsibility for inactions. Anyway, that now NPRC. Now NPRC 2. From this January 16, 1996 to March 29, 1996. Maada Bio been there as head of state for about 3 months. We take over power from Strasser, a bloodless coup. These are the things the way Maada Bio do immediately. Maada Bio go on national TV. He explained the reason we make it take over. I say Strasser no want hand over to civilian government, and that not be mission all the time, so he don't take over power because of that. The second reason we Maada mentioned is that he want bring about peace with RUF. And make I tell you today, I submit to you today that Maada Bio deliver on both two promise system. So it justify the reason we make Maada Bio take over. Firstly, what you do? He go on national TV, he call on Fode Sankowena, the RUF leader, and the RUF for let them come to a peace negotiation table. Which happened. So Blaise Compaoré and others, then come together, then get a meeting, a peace accord, Abidjan. So they mediate the first peace accord. Within 3 months, where this man take over. Imagine guy been in the power for years. Within 3 months, we take over. Initiate the first peace accord. They meet. That photo the way you see circulated of Maada Bio and Fode Sankowena Hog. That was the first peace accord where they may get. So please remember that. The second thing we do, where say promise say for hand over to a civilian government, he hand over to Pakaba. Elections were organized, he hand over to Pakaba peacefully. When you read, they say Maada Bio is the father of democracy. Every bit of that statement is true. Irrespective of the no push and I don't no. Military been benefit if we don't benefit for let Maada Bio in a power. But Maada Bio hand over peacefully for bring about the peace, democracy where we enjoy today. So he's truly the father of democracy in Sierra Leone by his deeds. So he hand over. So those are the things the way Maada Bio been do. Another thing way Maada Bio do is that in where Fatima Bio then don't launch the Maada and Fatima Bio Foundation. And that foundation they were in there about the charity foundation. They provide educational subsidies for disadvantaged children. subsidy that you they add. Like for example, you get $100, but you feed now 150, and they add and they balance them for you. So they provide educational subsidy for disadvantaged women and children, skills training, enterprise development programs for deprived women and youths, assisting with provision of basic healthcare services in needy communities, and supporting rural communities' agricultural development programs. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the report card for retired Brigadier Julius Maada Winnie. I don't submit to you today in educational background. I don't submit to you today in employment background. I don't submit to you today in membership. I don't submit to you today what you don't do for Sierra Leone. I hope you enjoyed this episode. My next episode, I've been promising I'll go to Charles Magai and I'll go to Mohamed Kambere Masare, but I'm not going to do that because now we don't get another player in the picture. When Chief Alhaji Samuel Samsumana, we instead on declare say in the leader of the Coalition for Change. So I will present Charles Magai, present VP Samsumana, and then I will present Mohamed Kambere Masare. But until then, have a great day, great night, great evening, and stay blessed. Bye for now.